Welcome back to Prudence. Today we will be talking about the Act 1, Scene 1 of Julius Caesar. Let's just quickly hear the whole summary of the scene in few minutes. I hope it will help you before diving into the text. In the second battle, Caesar defeated Pompey and later Pompey's son too in the Battle of Munda, which was in 45 BC. Thus the play starts with the victory of Caesar after this battle. With all the people of Rome now are waiting for Caesar to return, celebrating his victory. Let us see the characters in Act 1, Scene 1. Firstly, we have Flavius, one of the tribune. Secondly, Marullus, another tribune. Please note, tribunes were the Roman officials. We also have commoners, one of which is a carpenter, the first one, and the second commoner is a cobbler. Scene 1 begins with Flavius asking about the profession of the first commoner, when the first commoner replies that he is a carpenter. Marullus then asks that why was he in his holiday dress then? Why wasn't he in his work-related dress, or he wasn't carrying anything that would symbolize his work? In reply, the cobbler says all that was required to prove himself as cobbler. He also says, let's quote this thing, cobbler, a trade, sir, that I hope I may use with a safe conscience, which is indeed, sir, a mender of bad souls. Note, we see a pun over here where the word souls, S-O-L-E-S, has been referred to as S-O-U-L-S, souls, when Marullus interpreted it. Therefore, we need to understand that Marullus is misinterpreting everything that the cobbler was saying, and therefore he was thinking that the cobbler was making fun of him. But the cobbler kept on convincing Marullus about his profession. He called himself the surgeon to old shoes. Then Flavius asked that why everybody on street was in their holiday dress, why weren't they at work? And the commoners replied that they were all waiting to witness the glorious victory of Caesar when he will be returning from the battle. This fueled the anger of Flavius and Marullus extremely. Why? Because both of them were on the side of Pompey. They were totally against Caesar. They got extremely angry, started shouting at the commoners, and started reminding them of all the good works, good deeds done by Pompey. Flavius got extremely angry and shouted at the commoners that you people should go to the Tiber banks right now and cry out your regrets so much that the water may flood the banks, because you are supporting Caesar, not Pompey. You will not be forgiven for this sin. And after this conversation, the commoners exit. After the commoners left the scene, we see that Flavius, still angry, was telling Marullus to go to the Capitol, where he will be going the other parts to destroy and remove all the decorations that has been done to rejoice, to celebrate the victory of Caesar. When Marullus says that it was the time of Lupercal, so it will not be a good idea to go and destroy the decorations among the public. Now let's see what is Lupercal. Before that, Capitol. Capitol, it is the place where the state business were practiced. Lupercal, it is a pastoral festival which was celebrated in the month of February in Rome to promote fertility and purification, mostly around 15 February. Flavius is still furious. He opposes all that Marullus has said. He said that he will be going ahead and will be destroying all the decorations and celebrations that has been prepared for the victory of Caesar. Why? He says that if he allows it this time to happen, then Caesar and his reign will so high that it might compel them, whom Flavius and Marullus, to serve for Caesar one day. And these two people are on the side of Pompey. They are not going to serve for Caesar ever. So Flavius goes ahead to destroy all the preparation of the celebration for the victory of Caesar. So to quote Flavius, he says, "These growing feathers plucked from Caesar's wing will make him fly an ordinary pitch. Who else would soar above the view of men and keep us all in servile fearfulness?" It means that if in this way we put a check upon the growing popularity and increasing power of Caesar, we can bring him down to the normal level. Otherwise, he will get the upper hand of us and our liberties will be threatened. And he shall keep us in a state of fear and slavery. And as you know, Flavius and Marullus will never submit themselves to Caesar. So to conclude, let us see that what are the important things that we have learned from this scene. Firstly, we learn that the tribunes, Flavius and Marullus, their authoritative power, their control over the people. And secondly, how they treat the commoners, you see. So it also shows us that how the commoners were treated. Third, who were on the side of Pompey and who were on the side of Caesar. Okay, and fourth, this act of going and destroying everything that was prepared for the celebration of the victory of Caesar, this whole deed was important because later on they get punished for this, right? So I hope this video was helpful to you. This was a quick brief summary of Act 1 Scene 1. To see such videos, please do follow the page and the YouTube channel as well. Don't forget to hit the like button and do not forget to comment below. Bye bye.